man died after a dump truck crashed into his pickup truck in Far East El Paso. Nearly 200 people, including children, at Camp Mystic. Trump administration seized control of the Washington, D.C. police force for a shooting Saturday night at Lincoln University in Pennsylvania. It's out there the other day, first time ice skating, trooper. Down continues this morning, and now Senate Republican leaders are considering taking up a bill as soon as next week to pay federal workers affected by the shutdown. That's according to a source familiar with the matter. News: one person is dead after a crash involving a vehicle and a bicycle. It happened just after 1:30 a.m. at the intersection of Pershing Drive and Leeds Avenue in central El Paso for such a great cause. And speaking of weather, Illy, beautiful Saturday ahead of us. See that green grass, that sunshine. Lace up those shoes and get outside. What else can people expect for their Saturday? Dust storms like these can cause lasting damage to your vehicle. This fee pays for structures like the one behind me when there are heavy rains and flooding in the area, but some residents say it doesn't help. The big El Paso Fair. Steve, what can people expect coming over here for tonight?
Lots of fun, of course.
Right. ABC 7's Olivia Vara had the pleasure of visiting a very curious kindergarten class, teaching them about weather.
This weekend, we're taking flight at Red Arrow Flight Academy, but we're starting with a simulator to learn the basics.
Just roll with the punches pretty much.
The simulator is just to get a feel for the controls. Reporting Olivia Vara, ABC 7. We remain under an ABC 7 first alert for weather-related instances just like these. And you can see here on Elm Street in central El Paso just how much damage heavy rain can cause. But check out how the same street looked like last night. It basically turned into a river, sweeping away garbage bins. Reporting at Escarte Lake, Olivia Vara, ABC 7. At this Walgreens, customers still can't get what they need, including their medication, due to the power outage that we saw last night and earlier today. It's too early to see them yet, but keeping your eyes facing north here is your best bet to see the brightest views of tonight's northern lights. And earlier today, I spoke with one amateur astronomer who has some tips for first-time northern light viewers.
You know, wherever we live, I mean, we all have one thing in common, and that's, you know, the universe.
In the early morning hours, neighbors say this street was filled with around 3 feet of water.
We don't like our house anymore. We used to be happy here. We raised our family with children here. We don't want to be here anymore. Ana Perez's footage from this morning shows just how high the water was on the street and in her home. Even though we have these storm clouds rolling through our area, that's not going to decrease the heat at all. You can see Saturday here at 4 p.m. we are still sitting at 105 degrees. So that first alert is in place. Looking pretty clear on the roads. We're not seeing any incidents reported if you're heading from Loop 375 to US 54. Your commute time will be around 9 minutes. First Armored Division units train throughout the year in order to showcase their skills at the Iron Heroes competition.
Opportunities like this don't come often.
First Sergeant Quintero is one of the people overseeing this tank competition, which serves as a training exercise.
Just go out there and do the best, and crews already know they're the best. They're just proving it to everybody else who is the best at the end of the day.
And after months of preparation, these soldiers have the chance to showcase their skills. Tanks slowly move across the desert, traversing their surroundings and firing off shots. Several 4 crew members